You can buy those machines. I think those machines are not even up to 500,000. Those machines they use in washing. You can buy those machines and business you can start without stress. You just do the work, go to visit your neighbors, tell them about the business, share your flyers, share your complimentary cards, and they will call you. Or they don't even need to call you. Every morning, that is your job. You and your team. You go from this gate to this gate to this gate. We are here. How far now? You're making cool money at the end of the month. Cool money. That is one. Number two, we're looking at water delivery services for locations that lack good water. I'm into the plastics industry, so I know how this works. This is blood money. This particular business is blood money, but it's capital intensive. I'm a registered vendor here in Port Harcourt with Seaway, Yasmin Table Water. I'm a registered vendor. I'm a registered distributor for Seaway and Yasmin. I'm about to get into the dry season. We're about to get into this dry season. Now, there are states that don't have water to drink. There are states that don't have good water to drink. For example, let's focus on the east. Starting from Owerri, Enugu, Abakaliki. Believe me, if you take a trailer load of Dangote truck that can contain maybe 5,700 packs of Seaway water, 75 cl, 50 cl, as the case might be, and you get into Enugu or Abakaliki today, you're selling a little bit intensive because to get 5,000 packs of water, we're looking at 6 to 7 million naira. Let's say a pack of Seaway water is 1,150. Now you're marking up 200 naira or 300, depending on your market. Or 300 per pack. Now let's do a little math by timesing 200. Okay, let's just say let's go by 200. We are marking up 200. 200 times 5,000 pieces. That's 1 million naira profit for you just on delivery. There are some distributors that will tell you, okay, please, I need 10,000 packs because we're getting into the season now. As we've entered September now, you're in dry season. Everywhere, scarcity of raw materials, scarcity of water, factories, they'll start working day and night. So this is just a cool business strategy. This is just a cool business plan that you can do, and you're making your profit in millions. I'm not telling you in thousands, in millions. Now, as a distributor, the company gives you some incentive. They give you a discounted price. Then they also give you about 60 packs free of charge for every 1,000 packs you buy. I'm just breaking this down so that you can understand the little incentive and free delivery to anywhere in Nigeria. So this is a business you can do and you make millions per day. So for guys that are interested, please gather your coins because this season we're pulling more millionaires in this platform. We're pulling we're bringing up more millionaires in this club. That is our number 2 business plan you can do now that you have the money. Now, number 3, you can do your laundry services for Airbnb and hotels. Now, hotels, they go as far as hiring a laundryman to be on ground to clean their sheets and everything, do their washing and everything. Now, this is not really capital intensive because you might just get maybe 2 washing machines. You get 2-3 guys that are very good in the business, laundry services, and you mobilize them. You can do this business in your house, at your backyard. Nobody knows how you're washing the clothes, but you're giving them perfect clean services, all branded. Now, we've gotten into the era whereby everybody's lazy. I cannot remember the last time I did my washing by myself. I cannot remember, basically, the last time I did washing by myself. If my wife do the wash, maybe my own. If my wife is not doing that, laundry guys, they are doing that. So now, let's imagine now you're in an estate where you have about 50 to 100 houses. You set up, you make your flyer, your business flyer, or your card. You visit every house and you tell them about your services. Don't worry, sir. Don't worry, ma. We are coming to pick up your clothes and we are delivering in XYZ day. We're picking up today, we're delivering tomorrow. We're picking up today, we're delivering on Sunday, as the case might be. You get into work. Make sure that your packaging after you've washed is branded with your company. Your brand name. Make sure it carries every details, your social media handles and everything. Now what do? You go to these houses, you knock. Sir, okay, we are here. Your guys are fully branded. Maybe you have you have a particular outfit from Monday to Friday or Monday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Friday. You just brand them up. They knock, looking all neat. Okay, sir, we're here to collect your clothes. Madam, we're here to collect your clothes, bed sheets, everything. You collect, you charge them. They take back to your house or anywhere you want. They're deciding to site the business, and they do the cleaning, do the packaging, and they return back to those houses. I'm starting with the estates around your neighbors around you in your estate. This also requires you to attend. What is it called? That's you can get close to your estate chairman. You tell him about the services. They can talk about that in the meetings. If you want us to do this, okay, we have somebody here that does it better. He's the one handling my own. You can even decide to give free what is it called? Free washing for the first 10 persons, for the first 5 persons. So those people, they can sing the praises and advertise the business more for their neighbors and whoever in that particular vicinity. Airbnbs and hotels. If you have any around your vicinity, you can visit them. You tell them, these are the services we render. Don't worry about it. We are coming to pick them up and we are delivering back to you in XYZ day. You're in cool business. How intense this business is just for you to get washing machines and some washing accessories. Plan. Now remember, our topic is now that you have the money, what is next? What next? 2. We have treated the first topic, the first the part 1 of this particular topic. This is the part 2. Now that you have the money, what next? It's not to have the money accumulated and you're using it to stake Sporty Bet too old. I'm not saying you shouldn't bet. I mean, nobody can know it is not your money. Nobody will come tell you how you want to spend your money. But guys, if we must become that very obsessed man that when you're moving in the society, some persons are saying, this person, there's something spectacular about this particular person. There's something different about this particular guy. Financially, physically, spiritually, there's something different. And believe me, they spot it or they know. People know that there's something different about this particular person. So we'll try as much as we can to make sure that that money now that you have, you will not take it and go and carry women. Of course, we are men. Nobody steaming will tell you how you go carry chop your money. But please, that money should be channeled into something good, something lucrative, something with a return on investment. At the end of the week, at the end of the month, you're gathering your funds. That is for number 3. Number 4, we treated it in our part 1. I'll still bring it up in this part. I don't know whether Mr. Emmy, welcome. I don't know if you've started that business.
Mr. Emmy. Not yet.
Mr. Emmy.
Good morning. Not yet. I said I'm still planning.
I hope you have started that business. Number 4 is waste collection for estate offices and businesses. First of all, we always work with our environment. The billionaires in the world today, they look for solutions. They prefer solutions to problems that put in money into their pockets and into their bank accounts. This is how billionaires are made. This is just how billionaires are made. Now, in your estate, I book them and then they come inside and carry 30. And you hear cases like, I don't see my generator. They don't carry my spare tire. They don't do this one. They don't do that one. Guys, we can key into this business plan, and you're cashing out in millions monthly. How is that done? Now, when we first of all analyze this business, we were looking at it from the for collection of waste, or getting a vehicle that you can use to collect this waste. But I mean, it's not everybody that would have the vehicle now to kickstart that business. So we came up with another plan. We buy this big what is it called? This big wheelbarrow that they use in market. This big one, it's like a truck, kind of, with 2 big tires to the left and the right. You can start this business with that particular. I don't know if I'll call it this thing. You can start that business with just 2 or 3 of those items. That wheelbarrow I'm talking about. How do you go about it? You get 2, 3 Abuki guys. Now, you're going to put in work in branding, because the public branding. If you're wearing overall with your company name branded on it, Emmy cleaning services, Emmy waste services, whatever, you put it in your branded coverall. If you want to get them helmets, you can get them helmets. If you want to get them what's it called, rain boots or safety boots, you can get it, and you brand them. You get them hand gloves. Then part of the incentive you're giving out to the people around your estate is a branded waste collection bag. That waste collection bag, I think, is sold for whether 1,000 plus, about 20 pieces inside of it. Now, when you buy, you can buy in rolls, you can buy in bundles. Then you take to your branding, printing press or whatever. The brand will company name, phone number, and all. So that when you're even taking those bags to dispose, your numbers are there. People are calling you. Every time, a compound of 10 persons living inside, or 5. I don't want to stress it. A compound of 5. You knock. and you're collecting their trash. You're collecting their trash. You charge them 1,000 naira per flat for every day of collection. That is 5,000 naira for just one compound. Now you also need to go for what is it called, for estate meetings, and you bring up the topic, and you tell the forum that, guys, look, we bringing in Aboki people to come and be taking. I've gotten different experiences. They've stolen a generator in Mr. Emeka's compound. They stole Amon cable in Valubi, in Valentine's pure water company. They've stolen this one in this one. Now, when you do that, you say yes. Profile is from these outsiders that come into your estate. Now you project your business. This is what ME services we do. We come to your homes. You can bring in somebody to inspect our collection. We collect your waste and we go with it. This is our charge per collection, 1,000 naira. And we are also giving out free packing bags to every compound. One row each for flat, one row each, just like that. This is how you entice people. Little things that can bring people to do business with you. You tell them about your services. Immediately they will buy it. Immediately they will buy it. All you need, if you cannot do it big by getting maybe a keke bus or this pure water, what is it called? This pure water truck. This Aboki truck. Then you get 3 Aboki men that will be pushing those trucks. But the difference now with the normal Aboki we know and ME services Aboki is because ME services Aboki, they are now wearing coveralls. They are now wearing branded face caps. Nobody can spot say na salami. No be salami be that way they fit dirty that time be that. Nobody will identify salami because salami is looking branded now. He's now working for a company. Now this is not capital intensive. With the least 100,000, 200K, you don't set up this business sharp. Both branding, that booking truck, and your workers. You can start to pay them pay as you go. And at the end of the month, believe me, if in a flat you're getting 5,000 naira for every collection day, now times it by the number of people that lives around your vicinity. But I'm just talking about your vicinity first. I'm not talking about companies now. I'm not talking about hotels. I'm not talking about eateries and all those places. No, I'm just telling you about your own vicinity first. At the end of the month, my brother, no be where 1 million deal as your profit. Now that you have the money, what's next? Part 2. We can come depending on your timeline. You set that up. You get 2-3 persons, well branded, clean. You can decide if you want to do it a big way. If you have maybe your vehicle, you can decide to even brand your vehicle. So that you're moving, some persons are getting your number, they're calling you, we got your number from so we want to come and for Want you to come for this?
That's true. I beg, give me. I don't need that one. Give me too.
Mr. Innocent, please, can you mute your mic? So, you just go out with those 2-3 guys that are very good at the job. They do an in-depth cleaning, compound cleaning. They level the grass. This can be a little bit intensive to get, not the normal mower machine for cutting of grass, but there's this other one they hold. Like you can hold with your 2 hands and you'll be moving with it. I think that one is not even up to 200K. I think you get that one. You're in business. That can fetch you. For companies, there's a proposal you're writing. Okay, you have to pay me XYZ at the end of the month. You have to pay me. We'll come 2-3 times in a week. We'll come however it is. If you're servicing 3-4 companies, believe me, your money not reach. Your money not pass 5.5 million naira monthly. Your money not pass 500,000. They go 1 million naira at the end of the month, depending on your packaging, your drive, and your synergy with these companies and everything you want to get in business with. Number six, we have homes, apartments, office relocation services. We have the home, offices, apartment relocation. That's to do with logistics. I've been in the logistics business for some time now, so you're not spending 1 kobo for this particular stuff. When I was deeply rooted into logistics, as I'm going on the way, I see an open van, I see a cover body truck, I'm stopping them and I'm collecting their number. I waka for road, I see what is it called, J5. I don't stop, I don't flag it down. Go, I beg, stop. If they carry this thing, yes, I don't collect your number. Don't worry, I will give you job. I'm telling you jobs that you can just sit down in your house and you're doing neatly. You can have a social media handle on your WhatsApp. You publish your business and whatsoever. You go out to different companies, homes, apartments. You tell them, okay, we do relocation services, or you have any good ever. You tell them, you share your business cards, you share your flyers. Now you go tire for job. Get time they will call you. You know, even get vehicles to supply them. Yes, that's logistics for you. You don't spend 1 kobo. The only place where you spend money are on calls. Oga, that your J5D. Okay, snap and send. Give this company. You don't snap, send them. Would this one be okay to pick up the goods? Yes. How much? The J5 man, they tell you 200K. You tell them 350,000 naira, 300,000, 250, 300, depending on how you want to mark up your profit. You get one man who been give us in contact to want to relocate at the park. I find cover body truck where will carry my fridge, everything, my chairs, and they relocate to Lekki. Call you, I get to what you want carry. I want carry my home appliances and they relocate. I get and make I send you picture. You call Mr. Obinna. Obinna for cover body they on ground. Yes, my cover body they on ground. Okay, no bala. Send me the picture. Obinna snap and give you forward, give them. This one go carry, yes. Okay, how much you go charge? Where you relocate go? Lekki. Okay. From nah, 350. From Ajat, sorry, I got a call. From Ajat to Lekki, now so and so amount to you mark up your 50K, your 100K. Now, if you're doing I just want to. I don't want to do much. I'm doing 10 jobs. I'm doing 10 location jobs, and I've marked up 50,000 naira, or I've marked up 100,000 naira. How much is that? That is 1 million naira for 100k, 500k for 50k. I didn't go out of my house. Sometimes, okay, you can decide to join the place you want to. They carry you, drop for them, they pay you, or they give some person they even give you. You must collect part payment. Then on delivery, as you drop the goods, they complete your payments. That is you making 500,000 naira at the end of the month without buying any equipment. All you needed was just call card and publicity for your business. That is for home, office, hotels, relocation services. Home, offices, any relocation services. People want to go to Port Harcourt to Abuja. You just sit at home and you control things from where you're seated while you're making money. This one, you're not even investing any money. The only thing you need is just to do your publicity. Make sure you're known. You can even go to some of these transport companies, get their manager's number. How I got to many logistics company doing business for me was I had to go to parks, because then when we were moving our goods from maybe Port Harcourt to about to Akwa Ibom like that, I needed to get this contact. So I got all these contacts. Bismarck manager, this one manager, Godfrey manager. I get all of them their contact. So somebody want to move this one, I want to locate this one from Port Harcourt to Delta. I don't call like Godfrey. Okay, how much you will charter your hires? You tell me, okay, give me 250. Okay, for worry, I need to go. I beg. Might give you 200, but you don't keep you on top of it. I did not stress. I did not do anything. I take them there, they load, they pay me. I collect my commission. So that is it. So guys, we're going to stop here for today because number one, I'm a little bit occupied. Then I wouldn't want to waste much of our time also today, because we started our class by 8. It's supposed to be an hour class. So I wouldn't want to waste much of our time. So I'm going to open the floor for questions, for contributions, for anything if you want to impute, if you want to make some input, some corrections. The floor is open. Please ask your questions. Please make your contributions and whatever. Thank you, guys. Any question? Any contribution? Any input?
Yeah, I have an input. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. So, if you listen to everything that Mr. Danny taught us today, you find out that everything is all about effort. The effort, the effort to want to do more, the effort to not be lazy, the effort to be creative, the effort to find a solution no matter what the problem is. There's something that Jay-Z said one time. He said, if you put me in hellfire, I'll sell water. Why some other people they'll be in hellfire and they'll be thinking about and the pain and all of that. Him is telling you that if you put him there, he's going to look for a way to sell water. So most times I think the problem that we men have sometimes is we're always thinking of capital, capital, capital. To start this business, how much money, how much money, how much money, how much money. Meanwhile, the most important thing is not even that money. Most of us were thinking about big money, but we don't have that effort. We're not ready to put in that effort. We're not ready to leave our comfort zone. You understand? We are happy with the status quo. If you're not ready to put in that effort, if you're not ready to to the effort now is not just physical, it's also mental. You stay, you look around your environment, wetin no dey this place, wetin I fit dey do for person. Like now, this idea he gave now about this idea he gave about um that when you for pickup trucks and all of that, that's a very mad idea. All of us, we have our phones, we have softwares, we have ChatGPT. You can just create a name, you can create a logo, you can be advertising it, you can be putting pictures of those trucks on your WhatsApp business, that this is what you do. That's a very, 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 yeah, as in you don't even need office. You fit even get sticker self, put your name for the sticker. Maybe the name of the you want to do, maybe Valentine Logistics. You get sticker. Any truck you want use, you put your sticker there. After you finish, you remove your sticker. The person continues with their business, and you're making money. So I think the major thing we should pick out is not just people always think about capital, capital, capital. People always think about capital, capital, but people are not thinking about the effort. But the mental effort. How creative can you be? You understand? You get sweet mouth. You sabi enter people. You sabi discuss with people. You sabi make relationship with people. And if you work on all those things, you'll find out that that thing capital is just an excuse. Because what another person can use 1 million to do, you fit with your 50K, you fit with your 100K, you go do them and you do them creatively. So and there are a lot of things that you'll be expecting capital, you'll be waiting for capital, capital. That your effort will cover up for that capital. Waiting person go spend plenty money do because you sabi racket, because you sabi talk, because you sabi um 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 discuss with people, you make more out of that situation. So that's just my contribution. Thank you.
President, thank you for that contribution. You see, hi, Mr. Danny. Oh, Mr. Pokabe, good morning. Good morning, House. I just have this question. Yeah, it's a very nice idea you brought about the logistics business, but I just have one question. What if you don't go through a registered company like all these GUO, ABC, and Co? What if maybe the roadside ones that they own the truck personally? And for instance, now I have a client who is trying to relocate maybe from Lagos to like maybe Asaba or another part, another state, and peradventure the trucks break down in a different state, and the driver himself maybe does not have money to fix his vehicle, and he calls you, Oga, or the owner of the property, like, Oga, why is the truck not here yet? He told me in a week, 2 weeks. That state, he doesn't have parts, no communication. You lost communication with him. How will you go about that? That's my question. That's a very good question. So you see, guys, logistics is one business that when you're doing, if you want to venture into logistics business, you need to brace up. You need to brace up. There was a time I would travel to Lagos because I want to pick up materials. As the raw materials I sell, I want to pick them up. I need to go myself because I want to be inside the truck to know what is happening. I use the truck. Sometimes I get to Lagos. I can get to Lagos by 1 a.m. 1 p.m. today. We go to the site where the materials are located. They load. We get the truck. They load, and I'm coming back to Lagos. I'm coming back from Lagos that same day. I need to be in real time communication to my customer I'm selling the materials to, or whoever has that material. Now, logistics is very deep because, of course, we're in Nigeria. Nigeria now one country where we say is only God that will help us. Some persons they will hijack your goods. I'm telling you real time story. I've fallen a victim whereby They loaded my material from Maza in Lagos. It's supposed to get to Port Harcourt. Maximum to Port Harcourt from Lagos. Now, these goods have been on the road for more than a week. Festive period, my customer is calling because they needed to use that material to do what? To use. I had sleepless night. But I had sleepless nights. I could not sleep. This is why you've collected millions from people. You've collected millions to procure and get these materials to them. But logistics want to stay white. So what did I do? Over the years, you learn. Life is a lesson, okay? And you learn over the years. Now, I got some of my guys involved. There's one of my friends. He's a captain with the Nigerian Army because the story was no longer clear. Today they tell you say, the truck don't pass furniture. Tomorrow they tell you say they here. Next tomorrow they tell you say they here. So I called him. I gave them their number because he was in Lagos at the time. He went to their park. He confronted them. He's looking for social. So they got the person. Okay, we need to now. Director of the owner of the truck himself. The owner of that truck told us that the first company they gave that goods to, the truck broke down. I mean, these are things you must see in logistics business. The truck broke down, so they needed to do a transfer. That was when they transferred to his own company, PKO. That I should go to Owerri now. As of this thing I'm telling you is more than 2 weeks. That I should go to Owerri now, go to Zoso place, XYZ place, I'll see his truck. I can do the transfer if I want to do that. If I don't want to be patient for them to come down to Port Harcourt because they were offloading in Owerri. Because of the whole pressure and everything, I took 2 buses down to 2 or 3 buses down to Owerri. We offloaded that material. We blew down to Port Harcourt to the factory that needed to use that material for production. Now, in logistics, you must get these stories. Do you understand? That is why you get reliable companies. It is advisable you get companies have a solution immediately. Okay, we're sending our mechanic down. We're sending another truck to go and do a transload. Highest maximum, we can take another 24 hours for that good to get down to where it's supposed to get to. Because sometimes we want to be greedy. This other company that is reliable, they're charging us 500,000, for example. This one they charge us 200,000. Now make I go with this 200,000 naira own. Where you're chasing greed, you go for that 200k own just to collect an extra 300,000 naira. You don't go enter one chance. Do you understand? So please, guys, you need to be in logistics business. You need to be careful because now people they've handed their items to you. They trust you. Sometimes they don't even know you. They've not seen you before. I've done businesses with people in this logistics business that I've not seen them before. God bears me witness. I've not seen them before. That is why sometimes, and even only states, like now, for example, I want to get goods from Lagos. I'm not in Lagos at the time. I can contact somebody, and thanks to early visuals, yesterday, Ellie have done some good jobs for me now in Lagos. He has done about 2 jobs or 3 jobs for me. He goes to the site, inspect, make sure they've loaded the materials, get full details, tracking details and everything. Then you follow up from there. You see, truck logistics business, it can stain your white sometimes. It can stain your credibility because no matter how, even if you're using DHL, there can be problems sometimes. But get a company that is reliable, that the moment you cry out, what is happening? They tell you, don't worry, we're already on it. They're going to do a transfer. This truck broke down. It's at so place, so XYZ place, and we're going to do a transfer. Understand, Mr. Poker Beer. So logistics business, you need to be extremely careful. Then at the same time, you need to do your due diligence by meeting those reliable companies. There are some companies that they are not known, not like the likes of GUO, not the like Libra, GIG. There are some companies that are not known, but they are very, very good. How do you know? You go to their park. From the numbers of trucks they have already parked in their yard, you know that these people are reliable. I don't know if you understand. You go to them, you've not done you've not done any business transaction with them. You go to them, Aoga, say what they do. I'm going to give them a job, steady. Okay, no wahala. What do we do? You now look, you see their team, you see their trucks, you see their fleet. They are well arranged, they are well coordinated. That is when you work with. And they're not telling you stories today, telling you stories tomorrow. As they are leaving site offloading, they are giving you driver details, truck number, everything. In fact, the way they communicate with you, you know that this is the company I need to work with. So that in case of there's any challenge, immediately they are resolving it immediately. So logistics is something that can give you high DP, and at the same time you can make good millions from logistics. Good millions. I mean good millions without sweating. So, Mr. Pokapi, I guess I've answered your question.
Yes, you have. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other question? Any other contribution? Any other question? Any other contribution? Our topic today was now you have the money. What next? Part 2. What next? Where we shared business ideas whereby you have those millions now seated in your pocket. What are you? I mean, don't quote me wrong. There are some persons that are used too old to build their empires and everything. But I mean, it's also a risky game. So why not build the blueprints that tomorrow, when you see the structure of what you built, when you see the structure with integrity and everything, you know that you built something that can last for a very, very long time. So, any questions, any contribution? Before any other question or any other contribution, we started our job. In the month of August, and I'm I want to use this time out to apologize because I would have drafted out the names of how to be ending now. Our first speaker would pack 1.2 million naira. I'm going to highlight the names until the last name, the 6th name. I think we're 6 on that category right now. So I'm very sorry. It's been very hectic for me. I've not been able to outline those names and structure out the packing list. But that will be done today, hopefully, so that we know the persons that are packing. That this person they pack this month, next month, September, and this person they pack. And our packing date is on the 31st. So I believe we've already gotten some payments from some persons. So if you have not paid, we're coming to the end of the month. So guys, please, if you're in that category, platinum category, please make your payment. 200,000 naira. 200,000 is the account. Ricky is the one collecting the money. He's our financial expert. So he's the one we've entrusted that money. At the end of the month, the person to pack would put in his account number, then we credit that person for the month. So cheers to who packs first. And there are so many businesses you can also do with that money. The essence is to use that money to grow yourself. As a member of this club, growth is our watchword. Growth, success is our watchword. And we must make sure that every man in this platform attains that height of success by the special grace of God. So that will be done today. We'll outline the names, and for those, please, we're getting to the end of the month. I think today's 22nd. Let us try as much as we can to pay up our money. That's for that. We have other classes apart from our Saturday classes. I believe each and every one of us here are aware. We have our Wednesday class. We have our our Friday midnight prayer class. We have our Saturday business class. We have our Sunday weekend class. So these classes are very, very important. If you miss one, you miss all. Believe me, if you miss one, you miss all. Most importantly is the Friday prayer class. We've gotten testimonies in this platform for what happened from our prayers. I'm also a testifier. So please, I'm still urging each and everyone. Please, I know we're men and we're the face of our families. We're the forefront. We're the shield to our families. We should also try as much as we can to make out time to join for our classes. And now we are live. We are now live on YouTube. So for every class, we are going live on YouTube. We are going to have platforms for everybody to participate so that we all can be live, get a wider audience and all. Still, don't forget to invite your friends to join up, because as your mindset is changing physically, spiritually, every man in the society, so that when you look to your left, you look to your right, you know that yes, we are raising men from this platform. We are raising men that when you see, you say, yes, I'm proud to be a very obsessed man. We're also working towards our end of the year meeting. That's going to be classic. We are working on having our end of the year meeting. It should be in a one very fine resort somewhere in Cross River, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, in Abuja. So, as you're also planning, try as much as you can to plan for our end of the year meeting. It's going to be explosive. So, as a very obsessed man, every very obsessed man must be on that meeting that day. It's a must. So, whatever you're doing, try as much as you can to incorporate that plan for the end of the year. The same way you're planning that, okay, at the end of the year, I will buy goat, I will kill cow, I will carry my family members, travel, we'll go abroad. Try as much as you can to also plan that I will also be in attendance for the very obsessed end of the year meeting. It's a must, because I wouldn't want a situation whereby I'm there and I don't see Mr. Josh, I don't see Emmy, I don't see Danny, I don't see Poker Beer, I don't see Early Visuals, I don't see our boss, Big Tiger. So let us, in the absence of no other contribution, I'll open the floor for our president to take over. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay, guys, once again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this wonderful session. And thank you, Mr. Danny, for the wonderful session. It was really impacting, it was really educational, and I'm sure we've learned one or two things. So let's not forget, our next meeting is going to be tomorrow by 8 o'clock in the evening. So just prepare ahead of time. And now we're live on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, you can just through the link click and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Um, We'll also be doing video, invite guests, and cross platforming with other platforms, other speakers, learning from men from different walks of life, because they say iron sharpeneth iron. So you fit there, they think say you know it all, or you've got it all figured out until you hear someone else's story or someone else's version. So without talking too much again, since we've already done that a lot, I think we've come to the end of today's meeting. Let everybody have a wonderful day and have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Bye bye.